Hello, this is Benjamin Kennedy back again to talk about more of how I made this monster. So, what we're seeing now are pictures of the, I think was at the time complete, more complex paint job. So, currently there are two more layers of green paint over the initial dark green layer. There's a sort of a more brownish green or yellow green, and there's a more bluish green that was applied in various parts of the costume to create a more natural gradation, make it look more like a natural creature. And now we're getting up onto the point where my mother started using oil paint sticks to add some glimmering effects to the skin of the monster. Uh, the thing about the oil paint sticks is that they're kind of flammable. So you don't want to use them in extreme heat. You don't want anything flammable near them. So I'm not sure if that's the best material to use, but it added a lot of interesting effects and made the costume look a lot better, so I'm not complaining. So now what you're seeing is what we used to seal up the costume and make it sort of flame proof and seal up the paint sticks. This is a material called Flex Bond. It's made by Roscoe, and it has the consistency of Elmer's glue, and it applies like Elmer's glue, but it's much better than Elmer's glue because your props will be nice and sealed, and it'll have a nice, smooth kind of a more skin-like quality to the materials when you're done. And now we have the eyeballs. Both There are two pairs of eyeballs for this costume, and we're looking at what was the second in execution. They're both done up by my mom. This here is a paint job inside stocking balls, but we left it clear outside of the pupil so that way a light could shine through from the inside of the costume. The second pair, which you're seeing now, are actually, I think they're called cat eyes, but the problem with these is that they were a proprietary creation. They're basically paints of a sort that came in that cat eye shaped container, and they're no longer made. So unfortunately, there's not really a way to get your hands on these anymore. So here's a brief shot of me in the costume walking around in some test footage. This is long after the costume was actually completed, but you can see that it moves pretty well once I start moving here. It's very comfortable on the inside. The fabric on the inside helped a lot, and I don't get allergies bugging me too much when I get out of it. Unlike previous costumes where I was exposed to the foam. But there are some issues with it, but we'll talk about that in the next video.